back to the markets. So let's continue. Let's see what's happening here. We still have some places to go here on NQ. I think a sell-off could be incoming down to 942. What do you guys think? Hello, Gabor. Welcome. Dominic, you finished with the session. Let's go. Well, it's always good to finish early. All right. Let's go to the 1 minute, and I'm just curious. This one took the low of 41. It could go lower. Interesting how we reacted to that 1 minute supply zone right there. Quite interesting. Oh my gosh! Bull Barbie in the flesh! Applause! Oh no, I'm gonna blush here. Hello! How's it going, Barbie? Good to see you. Oh, we're just starting out here. Took 2 trades, let's go. Oh my gosh, no, don't worry, I'm not going to malfunction. Oh, what I wanted to say, I totally forgot. So yeah, I'm thinking to go for a scout. I miss you too, Barbie. You're always, I love to fill in. I miss you too. I miss you too. Why don't we have a session together? You know, I mean, on my funded TV. Wink. You know, why don't we have that? I don't know why. We should have it. So, I totally forget. So I think we're going for that sell side down there. I wanted to take a trade, by the way, earlier. This zone, you know, this was a perfect level there. And I think I was a little bit lucky. Let's quick check on gold. We talked about that 1 hour supply zone as well. And actually almost went up there. I don't know why it stopped at this point. Could be a pullback to the 15-minute fair value gap here, whatever. And I just want to see this one. Yeah, 26 handles. I don't know. Can it go higher? I'm going to stay bullish on this. Let me check something here. Yeah. So I think we're going to have a possible entry based on the EMA system on gold, which is awesome because I am going to test that entry again. As soon as I have the signal, I'm going to let you guys know. And as for NQ, just going lower. We're going to make a new low. Hopefully. I got to figure out which accounts should I trade, because I have some evaluation accounts and funded accounts that I haven't even traded yet. So I really need to decide here what to do. Okay, there's nothing. I have some trade day accounts. Man, I need to trade my trade day accounts. CME. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna connect a funded futures network and trade day account here because I need to put on some trades. Okay, there could be an issue. Yeah, there's a connection issue there. Yeah, I know I said that Business Lens, we're gonna have a giveaway tomorrow as a Halloween giveaway session in New York. I'm sorry, not today. I still don't have the information how many Apex accounts we're gonna give away. So tomorrow, New York session, we're gonna do whatever we have. So at least we have take profit trader accounts, but I want to do it together all, like we're gonna play some marbles game or something, we're gonna have some fun, but it's most likely gonna be at tomorrow. If Apex is not gonna give me an answer, then I'm gonna try to throw in some MyFundedFutures core accounts. So I want to give away at least a few more if it's possible. Sell-off is loading. Let's see. Hey, thank you. But you know, the thing is, you guys have much better chance to win an account, because usually nowadays, because I'm streaming at MyFunded TV, but next week is gonna change again. We don't really have too many viewers in the New York session, so odds are gonna be good, hopefully. Yeah. Does MyFundedFutures change more on commission? Because I copy trade 3 accounts from Apex and TFT. It looked like always almost 2 times much as TFT. I know that every prop firm is having a little bit different commissions. I'm not really familiar with the exact commissions on a round trip on the micros or minis. Usually, like on one mini, the round trip is usually cost like about $5. I know on MyFundedFutures it could be $7. One thing's for sure, the micros are always much more expensive. So everyone is just for the giveaway. So the micros are always more expensive, but yeah, truth to be told, but it is what it is. It mostly matters when you're going for only a few points. MyFundedFutures may be having more commission on those contracts, which is, by the way, a virtual thing, because these are simulated accounts, right? Hey, thank you, Gabor. Thank you. Yeah, the money came through to my Rise account in the same minute, basically. So I have the money on the Rise account in the same minute. It's amazing how fast MyFundedFutures is doing the payouts. I never seen anything like it, really. In a millisecond or something. It was really amazing. Okay. Hey, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Well, 1,500 minus the 20% profit split, so that's $1,200, right? That's 1,200. I think it should be 1,200. Hopefully it is. I gotta check. I haven't even logged in yet to Rise. I'm gonna withdraw it later. As you all know, Rise is a oh yeah, there you go. So it's 1,200. So $1,200. Yeah, I kind of did. And you know, that's why I was asking these questions, and I kind of was looking for what is the quote-unquote pattern. What is the idea? What is the pattern that he's going for? It kind of felt like he is looking for liquidity sweeps and then looks for a turnaround. But otherwise, I mean, obviously there's much more to it, but this is something that came to my mind. So he's looking for some sort of liquidity sweep, and he's obviously looking for the fair value gaps as draw on liquidity. I mean, maybe a little bit more of a discretionary trading there, but I will ask him next time too about some more details. Was down big in London, but I wasn't really following Cove too much lately. I know he's there, I know he's in the trading space, but I wasn't really following his methods and strategy. H1 candles, sort of like a swing. Like there's also different explanations, like who is a swing trader, like what defines a swing trader. Back in the days when Forex was more popular, and still now until nowadays, if you're able to hold your trades throughout the week or like 2 weeks, that was considered swing trading. I would say now, because everything is so fast and everybody wants to make money as soon as possible or as fast as possible, you open up a trade in the London session. If you're able to hold it through the New York session until the close, even on futures, that's also, I would say, intraday swing trading. That's kind of a new term. I just came up with this. Intraday swing trading, right? So obviously you need a smaller position or a much bigger account. And, you know, with a few micros, just with 1 or 2 or 3 micros, you're able to go for the bigger moves throughout the day. And obviously with big stops, wider stop losses, being able to target higher time frame levels. And I think that's what Cove Trader does. Being able to target higher time frame levels and hold those trades throughout the day. That's, in my opinion, could be considered as swing trading. But I would say intraday swing trading. You take a position, you're holding it, you take a position in the early New York AM session, and you're able to hold that position all the way through the PM session. And obviously sometimes you look at it, you try to manage your stop maybe. In those kind of positions, I think you need to do some more active risk management. So not just like me or most of the day traders, like, you know, you set your stop to 20 points or 30 points and then, you know, see what happens. Because in this case, especially on NQ or crude or gold or whatever, it can go super fast if it starts to trend. So obviously it would be a stupid decision if you're holding a trade for more and more hours and you're just not going to move your stop, trying to reduce the risk or secure some profits by taking partial TPs there, right? So yeah, that would be considered as swing trading in my opinion. Yeah. Tom, just read half my message and change the topic. What? Was down big in London, but you had 300 points in US. What? What happened? That's cool, by the way, that you're up. I was reading it. 2,900. Thumper, congratulations. YM is ripping. What's going on? Oh yeah. YM also at all-time high, right? Yeah. So look at this. Wow. You were down 350 and now I'm only down 50. Ron, you know what, Ron? I think you deserve an applause. And everybody who was able to dig themselves out from the hole, congratulations. Yeah, everything is decoupled right now. I don't know why. Why is this? Okay, so I need to MyFundedFutures network, Chicago area. I need to reconnect here. There's some connection issue here on my end. I need to connect MyFundedFutures network with TRADEDAY because I need to move the accounts a little bit. Today's so annoying. Already down 450. Oh man, sorry to hear that. You know, I think there's still much. I mean, we can still do some things here. I mean, it's not diverse price action for now. I don't know if there's going to be any update regarding the China agreement, rare earth minerals, and all that such. Intraday drawdown? Yes and no. Oh, was it a question for me? Yeah, so I trade also intraday, and I also trade end of day drawdown accounts, sorry. I trade both kind. NQ and DO, yeah. Do you know why NQ is removed differently? Yeah, I know what you mean, but specifically on the DAO, I'm not so sure. Obviously, more stocks in the DAO, more stocks there in Dow Jones, so that kind of makes the difference in the average. And it's not just about the Max 7; it's about a lot of other stocks as well. So it's different. Like, for example, S&P 500, you have 500 stocks in the basket. Now, I don't know how much is in Dow Jones. I'm going to actually check it. I'm going to check it. Dow Jones Industrial Average, number of stocks, 30. Okay, large blue chips, okay? Obviously. NASDAQ, we have 3,000 companies in NASDAQ. All right? So Dow Jones, 30 large blue chip companies. NASDAQ, 3,000. 3,000, so 30 versus 3,000, but these are blue chips. And while, yeah, NASDAQ has, you know, tech companies, biotech, financials, you know, not just blue chips, others as well. Yeah. So that's why it could be different. I knew it has to do something with the number of stocks in the basket, but there's a gold entry. I took a gold long position. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Okay, so I took this position here. Just to see if it wants to go higher. MGC, MNQ. We'll see. NQ, 15-minute. Oh, it looks terrible, man. It's absolutely terrible. It's not good. It's just not. It's not good. Quick check on gold. Oh, it's terrible as well. Not as bad as I thought, but it's not looking good. I'm going to set up a copy trader here real quick. Okay. Okay, we have a TRADEDAY account. All right. Can we add something more? Maybe not. Yearly account now. Oh, I think this is it. All right. All right. It's being set up. So this is on gold, but let's go and check out NQ. 1 hour chart. We have relative equal lows. I'd love to see this one go lower again. Nothing on the 4 hour. There is a liquidity level right here. That would be a 4 hour fair value gap. Four-hour fair value gap here. Okay, right there. Just in case we're going to extend that, there's liquidity there. This is not important anymore. So that's the 4 hour fair value gap. Let's just keep that in mind. How far is that? 124 points. Yeah, I know. It has been swept. This level has been swept there, so that's why it's not a good target, actually. It has been swept. So it would be a better idea to look for a reversal. Yeah. I'm not trusting the short side on NQ just yet. I think we have a good chance. You know what? I'm not going to say anything because there's nothing. We have no liquidity. I mean, no internal liquidity here. No fair value gaps, no zones, nothing. We have a 4 hour fair value gap. That's it. And we have these relative equal lows down there, which I don't really like. But that's all. Checking on the 3 minute. Nothing. Okay. Easy. Easy. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I never use person, but I see they mentioned when price bounces around, it's high resistance, can destroy profile. Yeah, that actually, I agree with that concept. I wasn't really a fan of the first fair value gap when I first heard about it, but then I started to study it a little bit more and I realized that, hey, that's actually not a bad thing. So here's the first presentation gap. Can we agree that this is the first fair value gap? I think this is it. So I'm just gonna say first fair value gap. So look at this. Wow. Amazing, right? Amazing. Yeah, it could be a seek and destroy pattern, but where to? You know, where does it want to go? Also, just saying that this here actually a 1 minute demand zone down there. It's not super great, but it is a zone. One minute demand zone. So let's just wait. How far is that? Yeah, 60 points. Okay, these are the two levels that we could be looking for. By the way, since we're here, everybody, can you please smash the like button and help out the YouTube algorithm by smashing the like button? Thank you so much, everyone. I'm really going to put more effort into the New York sessions. I think it's a must. All right, let's wait a little bit here. Yeah, the gold position is still there. Maybe I should close it. Maybe I should. There's also an interesting level here. This right here, the candle at 1013, 1014. This would be actually a supply zone. This would be a supply zone. And how far is that? Actually, we are already in it, but is it going to break that level? Kind of makes me wonder it wants to. How about to go for it with a tight stop? Maybe not. Maybe not the best idea. ES failing to go higher. Okay, nothing. NQ, nothing. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know why TradingView is so slow. Sometimes it's just super slow. Okay, this actually went lower. Might go higher. I took a small long position on NQ. Very small long position. see how it goes. I mean, yeah, we have that fair value gap up there. But I don't like the gold trade. I'm kind of looking for these two candles here to the left at 10.13 and 10.14. Okay, let's get this a little bit more transparent. Oh my god, this looks terrible. The colors are just not really good on this. Okay, the gold trade is not looking good. And neither does the NQ trade. Dun, dun, dun. Let's wait for it. Feels like gold is just not able to push it back up there. Yeah, it just can't. All right, the NQ trade is not looking good. Last chance for this one to go back. Still on a downtrend. First fair value gap is holding, but nothing more. Until it slapped me hard, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, lows were swept. Like, why is it not moving? You know? I was thinking the same thing. Dominic is the opposite. Dominic has the opposite thing. Still didn't flip. Guang, hello there, what's up? Not much is happening. Jumped into a long position, but nothing special. We still have time, 30 minutes from the AM session. Usually I don't like to jump into a trade at this hour too much, But is there anything about the news for later? Nothing. The Trump administration agreed to delay the rule expanding the number of Chinese companies on the Commerce Department. Okay. For a year? Okay. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. That should be good news. That should be good news. Maybe that's why market not want to follow. Yeah, most likely, I think. Oh, sorry, you were having some more things in the chat. I have to stop before I... Yeah, Kwong. If you feel like you're gonna tilt, you definitely need to stop. We're gonna have earnings. Yeah, that's why it might be going sideways this much. You know, you gotta stop. Apple and Amazon, I think. Yeah. Why I'm flipping bearish? Okay. Okay, NQ is giving up on me on this. I thought that it wants to go for those highs up there. I mean, there was an inversion here. It doesn't really want to go. I thought that this inversion gap down here, let me show you, that this is going to turn into a support, pushing price higher, but it clearly it's just not able to hold this area. It's fine. It's fine. Still have the gold trade, but this one, not so much. If I flip bearish, the market goes up. They've been bearish for 2 months now. All right. Well, it's kind of the thing, you know. It's so typical, right? That's just so typical. All right, let's get through with this. You threw the towel. You were cooked. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at me. It's done. Okay. All right, it stopped me out. No worries. The gold trade is still on, so that's not too bad. I'm a little bit disappointed on this. I really thought that NQ, or the first fair value gap, is going to hold, but you know what? Maybe I was wrong. I'm looking to re-enter, by the way. At least gold is back to break even. Yeah. We finally will get the push lower. It does look like it. I jumped into a short. targeting this demand zone down here. Gold trade is still here. I don't know for how long. I'm thinking to maybe, just maybe 601, 610. Maybe if we go down to 611-ish area, I will add to the position. I mean, I love that area. That the 15-minute, guys. Did you check the 15-minute chart? It's absolutely mentally crazy how it looks like. The 15-minute chart looks trash. It's not FOMO. I still have some space on this account. Yeah, it could be fatal, but it's fine. This is evaluation account, so that's why I took a little bit more risk on this. The gold trade looked good. Still kind of, you know, curious if it wants to go down and tag that 26K. Picked up liquidity here. I thought this is gonna waterfall. Just checking, just checking. All right. No, I'm not doing anything with the funded accounts in this environment. No, sir. No, no, no. No, so I'm not doing anything on a funded. All I did on the funded account is I made about $300 on the Bulenox accounts, which I had 2 payouts already. So today I made like 300 something dollars on fundeds. Actually more, 400 something, because I had a scalp trade at MyFundedTV on one of my scale funded accounts. But that's all I had. So, but you know, listen, $400 for a day on fundeds, I'm okay with that. You know, slow baby steps, and in the meantime I tried to, you know, do my best as I'm reading the narrative on the evaluation accounts. That's the only thing I can do. If this would hit the TP before gold hitting my stop loss, maybe I would close my gold trade, who knows. What I can also do here is I could add to my risk. How about that? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. What's the low here? All right, I need to modify this. Final TP 01.50, because there's a small fair value gap down there, so we should be getting that. And then I can close down my gold trade, so I can make back the loss from earlier. All right, let's go. All right, closing down the gold trade. All right, I'm flat. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I'm flat. I made a staggering, you know, getting back from the hole, I made a staggering $49 on 2 of my evaluation accounts. And let's see, on trade day, where is it? On trade day, I made $188. What? Why did it not copy trade? Okay. On one trade day account, I made 107. The other one only made 188. Why? How is that possible? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know, because I was... Okay. All right. I was in the trade there as well. Anyway, I should be trading a little bit differently. Boom banana, hello there. All is good. If I was in this trade, I would hold for low of the yeah, it could be. It could be a good target to go for. It will crash out. You think so? Look at that. Should be going for the 90 there. What's the mid-level of this one? 89. Could be going all the way down to the 90s. Anyway, I'm good with this. So we tagged the 1 minute demand zone. You know what? The gold trade would be still valid, by the way, but it's just not moving. It's not moving. And to be honest, I think we are going for that 42. Can't chase it. I just can't. There's nothing to do with it. Should be breaking that 78 right there. There. All right. Zone is broken. Nice. And 942. Wow. Jesus. That's wow. 100%. Yeah. Maybe yes, maybe not. New low on NQ? Who knows? Now you want speed. This is what ICT said all the time. Like, okay, now we want speed. Now we want this to go fast. But actually it should go. I think it could. 32. Right. What else is going on here? Hold on a second. I have to check something real quick. Yeah, if it retraces nice, you can destroy confirmed for 10,000 times this session. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. It's not going down yet, but if it goes back up there, wow, that would be actually crazy. Oh, look at this. It's amazing. When they're relatively low stacked, it actually pretty much everything. Yeah. Hard to say which one is gonna happen first here. And look at gold. I closed down my position. I do feel a FOMO. I survived the drawdown here, closed it down at break even, and now it's it looks like it wants to go for that 1 hour supply zone up there. Interesting. Yeah. Is that because everybody's waiting for earnings report? I wonder. Is that the thing, really? Yeah, I mean, sometimes London is good, sometimes it's a little bit slow. I'm surprised how the Asia sessions are actually quite good nowadays. I was surprised on that. Like, Asia sessions are absolutely not bad at all. All right. We have a 4 hour fair value gap here. I'm just gonna put this here so we don't forget. Come on, why is trade? Look at this. Trading view is actually frozen. Okay. Shift to the 1 minute. It takes forever for this to go. We're below 26k, so that's also kind of a resistance, if we can say that. Anyone wants to go for more lows? Look at that. Look at that. Picked up liquidity from these fair value gaps and that small one just below that right here. I would say I'm not surprised at all. Look at the move. 942. Maybe a new low. This happened, yeah, after the market open. I would say this could be an opening range here. That 942. Kind of looks like it. Can't really decide. Entered on a 5-minute unicorn. Let's go. Where is he having his stop there? Is he having a stop somewhere down here at the 42? Yeah, it was tough, Michael. I agree. Oh, wow. I don't know. It feels strange. This place. I mean, I would consider this as opening range. I don't know if it wants to go for it and sweep that level, but we are actually in the lunch hour macro. Is that correct? I think we are in the lunch hour macro. He got stopped at ES. Oh, sorry. I haven't checked him. Opening range. Crazy market. Absolutely. Could be having a bounce here. Super easy. I don't know. What does ES want? ES swept the lows, actually. So NQ should be popping. NQ could be popping or should be popping. Who knows? Let's wait and see. Well, mostly in the first 10 to 15 minutes of range after the market open. Like, what was the range here? It was still like 940 when it created the low. Many traders use this opening range as the daily range, like there is liquidity below this level and above the high. You know, basically that's it. Yeah, we are in the lunch hour macro. Still trying to decide what to do with this. Maybe for a short scalp. I don't know. 1 minute is ranging. Maybe as we approach the lunch hour, it will decide if it wants to sweep orders or not. Or are we going to see a bounce here? Maybe a reversal completely. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Pretty much narrowed down. Can we expect a tweet or comment about the China deal? Can that move the market? Everybody's just waiting for the earning report. Can't figure this out. Everybody wants Trump to tweet. Yeah, 2 hours maximum. Well, 20K. Yeah, master one session. Like, yeah, I was thinking like, depending on, because yes, I also stream. So I do this to build my channel, to build up the community. And it's, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. So I like to do this. But obviously I agree by having like 2 hours a day, for example, New York or London, or you can just trade 1 hour in London, 1 hour in New York, most likely at the open. That should be more than enough. That should be enough, usually. What is going on here? Anybody knows? What is the deal? What is the idea? For this one. I can't decide what I should do here. Nice little bounce here. How far can it go? That's the question. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Michael. Well, I'm just kind of trying to read the chart here. To get some ideas. I know it sucks when the market goes against you. I feel that. Kind of feel that this is exactly what's happening now. I mean, it seemed like it's going down. Now it's reversing on the 1 minute. I don't know. 15 minute looks terrible. 1 minute looks like a bear flag, but not really. Feels like it wants to push. We have 1 minute and 23 seconds. 20 seconds now until lunch hour. And we still don't know what the game plan is. Yeah, I trade with funding ticks, but still building the evaluation. This year is not tougher, but my feeling told me it's harder. I think it's harder than last year, in my opinion. I wanted to say that also. My funded team. I think it's harder this year than last year. I might be wrong, but I think it is. This year is tough. All right, here's the new hour. Entering the lunch hour now. The macro is still on, I think, for like 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Let's see what happens. Is this gonna go back to the range? Is this gonna drop down? Nobody knows. Oh, do you think he will? I wonder if he's gonna post anything. Cap on from the, for example, if I earn 1700, can I request more? For example, I earn 1700. I can request no more nests, which is yes, exactly correct. Correct, Sudager. Yeah, that would be the case in my understanding too. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. I mean, obviously the goal is to build more buffer at these prop firms, but that's correct. That's what I understand as well. But again, don't quote me on this, but I think you had the right answer. I think. If anyone can tell me what's going on with NQ, let me know. Gold is melting too. I think he wants to pick up liquidity from that 15-minute gap up there. Yeah. Look at your TP was on. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. And now I'm trying to figure out where does this want to go. We're in lunch hour, seeing a push here. Back to the first presentation gap, by the way. So that's interesting. Look at this push. Wow. All right, I'm not gonna take any more trades. David, sorry, didn't see you there. David Harris, hello. I'm just super bored on this chart. I made some profits today. I'm okay with that. I don't want to give back anything. Small green is green, and yeah. Look at the push here. Wow, nice. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back now tomorrow, and I don't know how the London session is gonna go, but I'll be back for My Funded TV and for the New York session for sure. Tomorrow I have to visit family during AM. For me it's 8 in the morning, and I don't know if I can be here in London, but thank you so much. If you would like to grab some accounts, please support the stream by using the code TOMSABO. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. All these platforms, it's the same. It's the same code with MyFundedFutures, FundingTicks, Lucid Trading, TRADEIFY, instant funded accounts, for example, or any other platform. Use it. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. God bless you all. I'll be back tomorrow. All right. God bless. Cheers, everyone.